Good morning. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. Welcome. My name's Leticia. Um, I hope you guys are well this morning. This morning, the encouragement will be around what's currently changing, the current circumstances, and what is changing right now. And we'll be using a couple of different decks. I'll be using my Crow Tarot deck for this reading, and also my Chakra Wisdom Tarot deck. Okay. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you feel led. For the sake of time, let's jump right in. Current circumstances versus what's changing. So the current circumstances is someone may be feeling, or the situation may be one where someone has been betrayed or they're feeling betrayed. The Ten of Swords is really a card that talks about a very treacherous energy. Like you feel like someone has maybe even stabbed you in the back or did you wrong. Something ended possibly very painfully. The beautiful thing about the Ten of Swords, though, is there's nowhere to go but up. It's like, what's the worst that could happen? It's already happening, right? And so it's up from here. There's a renewal coming after this. This might be the feelings of feeling defeated or broken in some kind of way. But this also, as I was saying, a 10 is an end. This is saying that there's something that is definitely about to change. The change is about to take place. It's almost over. And so this might be a time where you are learning or you have an opportunity to let go of something. Again, a 10 is an ending of some kind. The ending of a way of thinking could also be it too. Self-defeating thinking. Well, an end is coming, and this is a time to practice release, because that's what's going to give you the strength to move on. What is changing? The Hermit. The Hermit. I feel like this is about your ability to move forward alone if need be, right? The Hermit is a very solitary energy that talks about taking time apart to really seek answers from within yourself, not looking outside of yourself for answers, but seeking within and being guided to those answers. She's carrying a light. And when she comes out of hermit mode, right, she comes out illuminated, enlightened. Whatever this process is, might even be some type of, not necessarily a lesson, but it's something that is leading you back to yourself and allowing you to learn more about yourself. This is all about sending you into a place where you can reflect, possibly even learn something, digging within for that fire energy that's held within, and finding the answers from within through deep contemplation for the questions that you have around possibly what's happening right now. All that's being revealed to you from within yourself. That's what's changing. Maybe how you're going to see things when you come out of this moment of self reflection. What's changing? I mean, where are we right now? Where are you right now? Queen of Swords comes out. So you could be in a very inquisitive state, like you want to know everything about a certain subject. You want to know what's going on. You don't want to be left guessing anything. The Queen of Swords is very inquisitive, very aware as well, asks all the right questions, so she is informed. This also could be a time where you're having to really be tough with yourself or with others and stand on business, right? Just carrying your sword, being quick to use it. You need to cut things off at the root. The Queen of Swords is very independent and confident in herself and uses a lot of wisdom, very quick-witted, sharp intellect, just very clear-minded. And so I feel like right now is a time where you could be like watching people and things very closely, like very aware, very alert to what's happening. And that could be for a reason, right? It could be for the fact that you are trying to learn something in your current situation. You also could be in a situation where you're teaching someone else something. The Queen of Swords can also be like a teacher or someone who inspires the best in others through her actions. This is really a time where you have to really be aware you're feeling like you have to really be aware so that you can put your best foot forward and make the best decision. So you're sitting in the energy of being really alert. Like you may be watching and paying attention to everything under the sun that passes by. But what's changing? Why are you in this? And it might even be a little bit, I don't know if it's anxious is the right word, but it feels like you're very aware, overly alert. What's changing is probably Five of Pentacles. Something is going from worse to better, or it could be going from better to worse, depending on what's happening. The Five of Cups is a change in the current circumstances. And we could be talking about your physical circumstances. We could be talking about your physical well-being. We could be talking about your financial well-being. But there's something that's changing. You're moving on from something, moving away from something. You and your children. You might be looking for the moment where you can escape something. And you find that help has arrived here. And now you're choosing to move, to walk away, to leave. For some of you, this could be you and your children, you and your child, or it could be something about your inner child guiding you right now. And this could be about you recognizing it's time to move because what you have desired or required has arrived. Now it's time to leave behind the old so that you can step into the new. And it may have been a very difficult season you're moving out of. You've been watching for the opportunity to make this move. You could have dealt with a lot of hardships, a lot of rejection, even feeling a little alienated, waiting to see what the outcome is going to be. I feel like that placed you in that very aware energy. But now what's changing is that your change has come, right? What you've been looking for and waiting for has arrived, whatever that is, and you're about to move on it, right? The door is open. Where are you right now? We have the King of Pentacles, a very stable, grounded energy. So right now, things could be very abundant. You could be handling your abundance very well. The King of Pentacles is an excellent steward of resources. Even himself, he's a great steward of his own energy and decisions and everything that he is. He takes it very seriously and doesn't give it away easy either. So you could be in a position right now where things are just very grounded. You have very solid foundations that's keeping you very content. And you're, a good steward of it too, as well. So things could be really good right now. Can they get better? Let's see. Princess of Wands comes out. So there's something that you could be having an opportunity when it comes to Pentacles is all about really outward circumstances. Many times we're talking about things in the world. We're talking about money, materials. We're talking about our physical health and existence. We're talking about how we are stewarding what we've been given, how we're keeping that, right? And then when we look at the Princess of Wands, the princesses are all about this new experience, something that you haven't got a chance to really experience yet is coming up for you, or you're going to have an opportunity to create it. Right. So what's coming up is this place that you've yet experienced that you're going to step into and have an opportunity to learn or experience or move in a different way. I feel like this movement is going to be one not outwardly motivated, but this is going to be a move that is stemming from your heart space. And it may not be in line with maybe what everybody else has seen for you. This could be something that you are feeling deep within, like you have been wanting to do. This green is stemming from the heart. She's dressed in green as well. This is all about optimism as you move forward. That's what's changing, how you're looking at things, how you're looking at your possibilities as you move forward. It's almost like you're creating them, feeling a deep sense of autonomy, right? One more thing about the King of Pentacles is very controlled, very disciplined, right? He has come into this place of stability because of those things. This is a little bit of a different energy. This is more like stepping and coloring outside of the lines and moving in your autonomy to create the experience. This bit of independence that you'll be stepping into as you do that. I feel like there is a loyalty to self, to your heart as you do this. Through the consistency that you've had, you'll be moving into a bit of freedom and liberation and fearlessness here. The King of Pentacles is a little bit, I would say he's very conservative. This may be stepping out of that for a season, allowing yourself to kind of splurge when it comes to your creative autonomy, whatever that is. You'll be moving differently as you move forward, kind of like allowing yourself to be inspired by spontaneity of what you feel in the moment, right? Not so conservative. So you're stepping into a season where you're going to allow yourself to be released. One more. Where are we right now? Four of Cups. Ooh. Somebody could be a bit bored right now, feeling a little bit complacent, not even really feeling inspired with what it is that you have before you. Someone could be being offered something that you're not really interested in. You're not entertained by it, or you don't want to be. You could be to yourself, not wanting to be bothered, and it could be because you are waiting for something to come along that's better than what you've experienced. It's almost like not settling for less. And so you're waiting for the big thing, or that thing that's different, that different experience. Someone is possibly just tired of the same old, right? And is waiting for something new that they've yet to experience. That's the energy that I'm getting. Just feeling really complacent and blind. Just like, yeah, I could do that, but not really. I don't want to. Yeah, I see it, but yeah, I'm not interested, And so it's this very nonchalant, just complacent energy that I'm feeling right now. But what's changing? Ooh, exactly what you're looking for is headed your way. I'm hearing, be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. I feel like through this process, there's a few things that's happening when the star comes out. One thing says that you could be holding back and not accepting offers because there's a little bit of healing, right, that you're expecting from holding back here, or allowing yourself to sit in this very mundane energy that you're in. There could be healing that you're waiting for to come in. The other thing is that you could be manifesting or waiting for something more beautiful, something that's going to be more heart involved, something, being that this is a green card, like this is something that you're asking for from the heart, that's going to be very valuable to you. And you'll be ready to be open and accept that. Something that's going to come through that's not confusing, that's not drama written, right? This is clarity, crystal clarity within the heart space, not something confusing or just kind of hazy. This is also loving whatever that is. We see this heart in the upper corner here, loving that. There's going to be this heart connection with where you're going to go next, or what's coming towards you. I feel like this is an energy that's coming towards you that is possibly going to allow you to evolve and enter this energy of wonder, right? There's something very highly attractive about Aquarius. It's very healing. very spiritual, um, very put together, very safe, right? Trusting. The star is really a very healing energy because it comes after the devil, it comes after the tower, right? It has learned some very harsh but valuable lessons. And now it's like, yeah, I've done all of that. With the Four of Cups, it's like, I've been there, I've done that, got the t shirt for it, yada, 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 you know? But this is next level. This is next level. So what's happening next is going to be something very beautiful. I feel like it's going to be very passionate, very fiery, very comforting in that it feels right. It feels like it is aligned. It feels not necessarily safe, but it feels like it fits, right? It feels like it fits. And so the star is bringing in this energy around the heart. And if this may have a lot to do with forgiving yourself for some things or forgiving others so that you can experience this very healing space that you're moving into, that is a wish fulfillment. The star is also something that you've asked for, something that you desire on a deep heart level. You're going to be able to experience that. So you're going from a very mundane type of energy into something that's going to be like, good. Yes. Like it, right? So that's the energy I'm feeling for today. Wherever you are, I pulled 4 different scenarios. And so maybe one of those resonates for you. We're definitely always moving, right? Every moment is different. Even when I sit here and it seems as like I'm not moving, nothing ever stops moving. Everything is always in motion, even though we can't see it, right? So this current moment is definitely one that we need to be able to appreciate as we're moving, okay? Because whether we realize it or not, we are moving. No moment is the same. We're always in motion, right? And so there's something taking place. We're here. Whatever that is in this current moment is about to change, right? It's about how realizing that and being open to it so we can show up in our best self and be prepared, possibly for the things that we need to be prepared to be involved with. So hopefully this resonated. It's just a little quick encouragement, tapping into the current energy and how it's changing right now. And so good things coming. There was a couple of energies that was represented where it's the possibility it could go from good to worse. Hopefully that's not the case, but even if it is, we can still be prepared to navigate that as well. Okay. Let me know if it resonates. That was just a little something I came up with this morning. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you feel led. Leticia is my name. Blood Moon Oracle is the channel. And until next time, see you. Bye, love bugs.